Hello everyone, and welcome to Erica English Channel. My name is Erica, and today we'll talk about something that shapes our whole day, our daily routine. You know, how you start your morning can truly change how you feel and perform the rest of the day. Many people wake up and rush immediately, checking their phones, skipping breakfast, or running late. But a calm, positive routine makes everything smoother. A good morning starts the night before. Preparing clothes, setting an alarm, and sleeping early can make mornings peaceful. When I wake up, I like to say, "It's a new day. Let's make it good." Positive self-talk helps you feel ready and confident. You can say it too, "I can handle today." Try using this expression when you feel sleepy or lazy. Let's look at some useful English expressions. I get up at 7 a.m. means you leave the bed. I wake up at 7 a.m. means your eyes open, but you may still be in bed. I freshen up means you wash your face and brush your teeth. I make my bed means you arrange your blanket and pillow neatly. Morning habits build discipline. Drinking water after waking up, opening the window, and taking a deep breath are simple but powerful actions. They help you feel awake and grateful. So ask yourself, how do you begin your day? If you start with energy and calmness, your whole day follows that rhythm. Remember, a great day starts with a great morning. A good day begins with good habits, and one of the best is making your bed. It may sound simple, but this small action creates order and discipline in your mind. When your bed looks neat, your thoughts feel organized too. In English, you can say, "I make my bed right after I wake up." After that, it's time to freshen up. I go to the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth, and maybe splash a little cold water to wake up completely. You can use the phrase, "I brush my teeth and wash my face." Some people also say, "I take a quick shower in the morning." Then comes my favorite part, breakfast. In English, we say, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. A healthy breakfast gives energy to your brain and body. You can say, "I usually eat eggs and bread," or "I like having cereal with milk." While eating, I like to listen to something positive, maybe a short English podcast or relaxing music. This helps me stay calm and motivated. You can use the phrase, "I listen to music while having breakfast." Remember, your morning routine doesn't have to be complicated. The goal is not perfection, but consistency. Even small actions like smiling in the mirror or saying something kind to yourself make a difference. After breakfast, it's time to get ready for the day. Whether you go to school, university, or work, preparing yourself with calm energy makes a big difference. You can say, "I get dressed for work," or "I put on my school uniform." Before leaving home, I like to check my bag and make sure I have everything: my phone, keys, and water bottle. In English, we can say, "I pack my bag before I leave." Simple sentences like this are great for talking about daily routines. Then I usually go to work. You can use these useful expressions. I leave home at 8 a.m. I take the bus to work. It takes me 30 minutes to get there. I walk to my office because it's near my house. While traveling, I enjoy listening to English audio lessons or reading short articles. It's a great way to use your travel time wisely. You can say, "I learned English on my way to work." When you speak about your daily routine in English, try using the simple present tense. For example, instead of saying, "I am going to work every day," say, "I go to work every day." The simple present is used for habits and routines. Your morning journey can set your mood, so try smiling at people, saying good morning, or listening to something that inspires you. You never know how a small act can make your day brighter. When I arrive at work, I like to begin with a smile and a good morning to my colleagues. It's a simple gesture, but it spreads positive energy. In English, you can say, "I greet my coworkers when I arrive." A warm greeting helps create a friendly atmosphere around you. Then I usually check my emails and make a to-do list for the day. This helps me stay focused and organized. You can sentences like, I check my messages, or I write down my tasks. These are practical ways to describe your office routine. When you talk about work habits, use time expressions such as every morning, usually, sometimes, or after that. For example, I usually start work at 9 a.m. After that, I attend a meeting. Sometimes I have a coffee break with my team. Taking short breaks is important. You can say, I take a short break to relax my mind. During breaks, I often stretch, drink water, or talk to a friend. These small things refresh your mind and help you stay productive. A helpful phrase is, I get back to work. For example, after lunch, I get back to work and focus on my projects. Try to speak about your daily routine naturally. Imagine you're telling a friend how your day goes. Not too formal, just friendly and real. Let's talk about one of the most important parts of the day, lunchtime. After working or studying for a few hours, it's time to take a real break and recharge your body and mind. In English, you can say, I have lunch at noon, or I usually eat lunch around 1 o'clock. Lunch doesn't have to be fancy. It can be a sandwich, salad, rice, or even leftovers from yesterday's dinner. You can say, I bring my lunch from home, or I eat out with my friends. These are everyday phrases that English speakers use often. During lunch, I try to relax and not think too much about work. Sometimes I walk outside or chat with a colleague. You can use the sentence, I go for a walk after lunch, or I talk with my coworkers during lunch break. In English culture, lunchtime is also a social time. People talk, laugh, and share stories. It's polite to ask, how's your day going? Or, did you have a busy morning? Simple small talk can make you sound more natural and friendly in English. After lunch, it's common to say, I get back to work, or I continue with my tasks. If you feel a bit sleepy, you can use the expression, I hit the afternoon slump. It means you feel tired or less energetic after eating. A little movement or stretching can help you feel fresh again. So next time you feel sleepy after lunch, try saying, I need a quick stretch. The afternoon is when many people feel their energy go down a little, but it's also the perfect time to practice focus and productivity. After lunch, I usually say to myself, okay, let's finish strong. It's a simple phrase, but it helps me stay motivated. You can say it too. Let's finish strong. In English, we often describe our afternoon like this. I continue my work after lunch. I attend meetings in the afternoon. I work on my projects until 5 p.m. If you are a student, you might say, I study in the afternoon, or I do my homework before dinner. These are useful sentences you can practice every day. Sometimes I make a cup of coffee or tea around 3 p.m. We call this an afternoon break or a coffee break. It's a great moment to relax for 5 minutes, breathe deeply, and come back with a clear mind. You can use the phrase, I take a coffee break to refresh my mind. If you work in an office, it's nice to check on your colleagues. You can ask, how's your project going? Or, do you need any help? These short, friendly questions build connection and teamwork. As the afternoon moves on, I like to check my list and mark what I finished. It feels good to see progress. In English, we can say, I tick off my tasks, or I complete my work before the evening. Every small step matters. Remember, success is built from small daily actions done with love and care. Evening time is when the world starts to slow down a little. The sun sets and the day begins to relax. After finishing work, I like to take a moment to breathe and say, I did my best today. This positive sentence helps you feel proud and thankful for your efforts. In English, we can describe this time with phrases like, I finish work at 6, I head home after work, I take the bus back home, I get home around 7. When I get home, the first thing I do is change into comfortable clothes. You can say, I change my clothes after work, or I put on something comfortable. These are natural expressions you'll often hear from native speakers. Then I like to relax a little. Maybe I lie down for 10 minutes, scroll through my phone, or play soft music. You can say, I rest for a while, or I take a short nap. If you live with family, evening is a great time to reconnect. In English, you can say, I spend time with my family, or we talk about our day. Sharing a few minutes of conversation brings warmth to your home. Try using polite evening greetings, such as, good evening, or how was your day going? These simple sentences show care and respect. Evenings are perfect for recharging, physically and emotionally. Take time to rest your mind, smile, and be grateful. When evening turns into night, it's time to prepare for dinner, one of the coziest parts of the day. In English, we can say, I have dinner with my family, or I usually eat dinner at 8 o'clock. Dinner is not just about food. It's a time to relax, talk, and share your day with others. Some people eat a light meal, like soup or salad. Others enjoy rice, pasta, or grilled vegetables. You can say, I cook dinner for my family, or we order food when we're tired. Both are common in daily English. If you cook, try using phrases like, I set the table, I prepare the meal, I clean up after dinner. After eating, I like to help tidy the kitchen and wash the dishes. It feels good to finish the day with a clean space. You can say, I wash the dishes after dinner, or I put everything back in its place. Sometimes I like to sit with a cup of tea and watch a short show or listen to a podcast. It's a quiet moment to rest. You can say, I relax and watch TV, or I listen to music before bed. Evenings are also perfect for learning. You could read a few pages of a book or practice English pronunciation. Just 10 minutes a day makes a big difference. After dinner, the night becomes calm, a time to slow down and take care of yourself. I like to call this part of the day evening self-care. It's when I put away my phone, turn off notifications, and focus on peace. You can say, I turn off my phone before bed, or I take time to relax at night. Sometimes I enjoy taking a warm shower. It helps my body and mind release the stress of the day. You can say, I take a shower before going to bed, or I wash my face and brush my teeth. These are great sentences for talking about your nightly routine. After that, I might read a book or write in my journal. You can use the phrase, I read a few pages before sleeping, or I write about my day. Writing helps you express emotions and practice English at the same time. It's also good to plan for tomorrow. I prepare my clothes, check my alarm, and think about what I want to achieve. In English, we can say, I get ready for the next day, or I set my alarm for 7 a.m. Before sleeping, I like to say something positive. I'm grateful for today. Gratitude creates peace and happiness. Nighttime is the perfect moment to reflect on your day. I often sit quietly for a few minutes and ask myself, what went well today, and what can I do better tomorrow? These simple questions help you grow and stay positive. You can say, I reflect on my day before sleeping. Many people around the world follow a bedtime routine. In English, we can say, I change into my pajamas, or I switch off the lights and lie in bed. These are natural phrases that describe what most people do before sleeping. A nice habit is to avoid screens for a while before bed. Instead, try saying, I listen to soft music, or I do some breathing exercises. These calm your mind and help you sleep better. Some learners also practice English at night. You can say, I review new vocabulary before sleeping, or I listen to short English stories. Learning at night helps your brain remember better because it's quiet and focused. If you share your room with someone, remember polite nighttime phrases like good night or sleep well. They are small but warm ways to show kindness. Night reminds us to slow down, rest, and recharge. Sleep is not just for the body. It's for your dreams, your goals, and your peace. Morning, afternoon, and night, each part of the day teaches us something about balance. A daily routine isn't just a schedule. It's a lifestyle that shapes your success and peace of mind. When your days are organized, your mind feels lighter and your goals become clearer. You can use phrases like, I plan my day carefully. I try to keep my routine regular. I balance work and rest. In English conversations, it's common to talk about routines to show discipline and stability. For example, you can say, I always eat breakfast before work, or I usually sleep at the same time every night. These sentences tell others that you manage your time well. Building a strong routine also improves your confidence. When you do things consistently, waking up early, studying English, or exercising, you start trusting yourself more. You can use the phrase, I keep my promises to myself. It's a powerful mindset. If your day sometimes feels messy or stressful, don't worry. Every new sunrise gives you another chance to start again. You can say, tomorrow is a new beginning. This phrase reminds you that progress is made one day at a time. A healthy daily routine isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent and kind to yourself. One of the best ways to make your daily routine enjoyable is to add small, joyful moments to it. Life isn't just about finishing tasks, it's about feeling alive while doing them. You can say, I add small pleasures to my day, or I make time for things that make me happy. For example, you can listen to your favorite song while cleaning, drink coffee on your balcony, or smile at yourself in the mirror before leaving home. These simple habits make a big difference. In English, we often say, it's the little things that matter. Another good tip is to combine English learning with your daily activities. You can say, I listen to English podcasts while walking, or I read short articles during lunch. This way, learning becomes part of your lifestyle, not a separate task. You can also use phrasal verbs like, I look after myself, to take care of yourself. I slow down when I feel tired. I cheer myself up when I feel low. Your daily routine should help you grow, not stress you out. The goal is to create rhythm, not pressure. Remember, progress comes from consistency, not speed. So, add some joy to your day, be gentle with yourself, and keep learning something new. Even a single English phrase a day makes you stronger. Sometimes our daily routine can feel repetitive, like we're doing the same thing again and again. But the truth is, every day is a new opportunity to live better and grow. Even small improvements make a big change over time. You can say, I try to make each day better than the last. When you talk about your daily habits in English, it's great to use time expressions like every morning, in the evening, before bed, or after work. These make your sentences sound natural and fluent. For example, every morning I drink a glass of water. After work, I relax with my family. Before bed, I read something positive. It's also helpful to learn connectors such as then, after that, finally, and usually. These help you describe your daily routine smoothly. I wake up, then I make my bed. After that, I have breakfast, and finally, I go to work. Remember, daily routines create discipline, and discipline builds confidence. The more organized you are, the more peaceful your mind becomes. In English, we say, a clear routine leads to a clear mind. So even if your days look similar, don't underestimate their power. Each ordinary moment can bring extraordinary progress if you live it with purpose. Let's talk about motivation, the secret power behind every successful daily routine. Even when you feel tired or lazy, having a reason to keep going makes all the difference. You can say, I remind myself why I started, or I keep going even when it's hard. Motivation doesn't always come from big dreams. Sometimes it's found in simple things, finishing your to-do list, learning one new word, or helping someone smile. In English, we often say, small steps lead to big results. When you describe your habits, try using expressions like, I push myself to stay active. I set small goals every day. I reward myself after finishing my tasks. You can also motivate yourself by turning routines into rituals. For example, lighting a candle while studying or playing soft music during cleaning makes ordinary things feel special. You can say, I make my daily tasks enjoyable. And remember, it's okay to rest. Resting doesn't mean you're lazy. It means you're preparing for the next step. You can say, I take time to recharge. So, whenever you lose motivation, pause for a moment, breathe deeply, and remind yourself, every small action today shapes a better tomorrow. Let's talk about discipline, the key that keeps your daily routine alive. Motivation can start your journey, but discipline keeps it going, even when you don't feel like it. You can say, I stay disciplined with my habits, or I follow my routine even on lazy days. Discipline means showing up again and again until your routine becomes a natural part of who you are. In English, we often say, discipline beats motivation. It means that steady effort is stronger than temporary excitement. You can use practical expressions like, I set a schedule and stick to it. I focus on my priorities. I finish what I start. If you ever struggle to stay consistent, try linking your habits together. For example, after I brush my teeth, I read one page of a book. This technique is called habit stacking, and it helps you build new routines easily. Another great phrase to learn is, I hold myself accountable. It means you take responsibility for your actions. No excuses, no waiting. This mindset builds trust in yourself. Remember, discipline is quiet. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every day you keep going, you become stronger, more confident, and closer to your goals. Now we reach the calm and beautiful end of the day, the moment to appreciate your daily journey. Every sunrise gives us a chance to grow, and every sunset reminds us how far we've come. You can say, I feel grateful for another day, or I'm proud of what I accomplished today. A strong daily routine isn't about doing everything perfectly, it's about showing up, learning, and improving step by step. In English, we often say, progress, not perfection. That phrase means every small action matters more than chasing flawless results. You can make your evenings meaningful by saying, I end my day with gratitude, or I prepare for a peaceful tomorrow. Gratitude turns ordinary days into beautiful memories. If you've listened to all these parts, remember, you now know how to talk about your daily life in natural, real English. You've learned expressions, habits, and positive ways to describe every moment, from waking up to going to sleep. So tonight, as you close your eyes, think, I learned something useful today. That thought alone can make your heart smile. Thank you so much for being with me on Erica English Channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and comment what part of your daily routine makes you happiest. Sweet dreams, and see you in the next lesson.